All right, pro folks, we're getting into our workout here for Thursday, February 1st, 2024. This one, kind of a fun one in here. We're gonna be working into battery power, which is a calorie row and heavy clean and jerks, which means the warm up is gonna be progressive and we're gonna be building into it, which is gonna be 3 sets for quality, 1 minute row, increasing intensity each set. 10 Cossack squats, a glute bridge hold, and then we're moving into a barbell complex where we can actually add weight if we want to as we move into it with 3 clean grip deadlifts. So that's just gonna be making sure we're hitting that position in that clean grip deadlift. So you're hitting positions through there as we move into it. And then you'll move into 3 hang clean high pulls. So that's just gonna be from the top of the knee through the hip, up and high. Before moving into 3 hang muscle clean. So now I'm working on turnover, back down, turnover, back down. You'll go into 3 front squats, 3 push presses, and then behind the neck punch throughs, working on a good front rack position, and then grab that barbell on your back and work on a barbell squat jump. Now, that should prime us up, but what we wanna have is coaches to go over specific weightlifting progressions that they might wanna see from the clean and jerk. Now, my big focus that I like to see from people that I wanna hit a little bit more on usually is from the floor to the knee as being a focus point. So I'm thinking about, okay, how do I break tension? Eyes are forward. I'm gonna break tension, top of the knee. What I wanna feel here is that I'm rooted through the floor, full weight, hamstrings are tense. I'm thinking about pulling that barbell tight to the body. I'm keeping my eyes forward, chest up. Now back down, smooth, and then go. And I land through it. That's gonna be a kind of big point that I wanna see when I'm tackling this one. Now, when I'm getting into the jerk, the focus is that we're trying to keep push jerk as long as possible. So if I catch, drop it, drop it. And that's gonna be the big point that we're trying to focus on. Now, when you get up to 2 clean jerks at 85%, I'm assuming split jerks. That means I'm gonna catch up, stand up. So when I'm priming up athletes, I wanna go over both the push jerk and the split jerk. Good thing we went over some split jerk this week, actually, now that we're talking about it. This is week 2 of the Chimera cycle, and we had some split jerk. So just a note about that one, that we're kind of getting into. Actually, we're in week 3, and we just did that this week. So kind of losing track of our weeks here as we move through it. But the way that this one's gonna hit is you're gonna go 30/24 calorie row, 6 clean and jerks at 75%. So noting warm up here, should take about 15 minutes. Then we're gonna be loading up weight to 75% with that little barbell primer. So you're probably gonna need roughly about 10 minutes before this starts. So if you're thinking about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, we got 25 minutes on the clock, and then we have 30 minutes on that. We really don't wanna spend a lot of time belaboring stuff at the whiteboard is what I'm saying here, because I wanna spend more time making sure athletes are ready and primed and ready to go on this one before moving into it. Now, the time domain for this workout is supposed to be 7 to 10 minutes, which would then lead us into finishing the workout closer to 25 minutes rather than 30 minutes if we're thinking about total timing. However, when we're looking at this with rows, clean and jerks, we might have to start athletes on a delay and have athletes start after the athlete gets off, like kind of waterfall delay. Like, so let's say one athlete finishes the row, they're on the clean and jerks, you'll do the row and hit the clean and jerks as you move through it, or you might even have to go on a bigger delay there. So we might even go to the fact once they've finished that second row, you might be able to get onto it. So then it's a little bit quicker as you move into that one. So that's just a note. We can also sub machines in here of a ski or biker for the same calories would be another way to kind of tackle this workout. So just some notes about that one. You could put in some runs. If I'm looking at this, 30/24 calorie row is gonna be a 400. 20/16 calorie row is going to be a 300, and then 10/8 calorie row is going to be a 200 if I'm kind of tackling that from a running perspective. So we've got the row, 6 clean and jerks, supposed to be singles, 20/16 calorie row. This should be done, right, roughly about that minute to 75 seconds. 4 clean jerks at 80%. We should be doing a clean jerk roughly about every 15 to 20 seconds. 10/8 calorie row, and then 2 clean jerks at 85%. We should be able to do 1 clean jerk on the 30-second mark. So think 3, 2, 1, go, clean jerk, you rest 30 seconds, you come back up, and you finish off that set. So that's where we get the 7 to 10 minutes, time cap of 12 minutes per set to make sure that you have 3 minutes of rest to get back around to it and into that workout, right? Stimulus today is gonna be strength, speed, and endurance, and we're looking to complete each set as fast as possible and consistent split movements across both sets. Now, scaling modifications, big key here is just gonna be reducing the row to 25-20, 18-15, 9-7. And then once we do that, we can move to maybe dual dumbbell power cleans for our level 1 athletes. If we're looking at our Masters 55 plus, we'll stay with that level 2 option. You can also go to a hang power clean and jerk for some of our athletes that can't pull from the floor. So just thinking about some different modifications as we tackle this one and work through it. We'll then get into proven recovery number 9, which is gonna just be a full body movement there and also utilizing the barbell for that barbell adductor stretch. Now our optional accessory work today is gonna be dual kettlebell deficit sumo deadlifts at 3-0-3-0 tempo. So that means that I'm standing on weight plates. I'm gonna get 2 kettlebells and I'm just gonna focus on control down. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, working on tension throughout. And then moving into 5 to 7 box pike handstand push-ups. So toes are on top of that box, I'm moving into it, and I'm gonna work my way through just some nice added volume there and good positional work for our handstand push-ups. Again, staying with the theme of really consistent couplets as our accessory work. I'm gonna really kind of keep that as a general theme for the rest of the cycle to have athletes have a little bit more focus and just target specific things on each day as good kind of like couplet style work. Some as like similar movements and then some completely opposing movements like push, pull, upper, lower, etc. And then on specific days that need it, we'll do like, you know, press, press, and you're working on different ranges of motion through the shoulders. So just some notes about kind of like how we're targeting this one and moving into it. All right, so have fun, get after it. I'll see you there on Friday.